Hi, this is Dan, and I'm back with more Let's Play of Crush Deluxe. So we'll head into our league here. So we finished the regular season play, and we're going to be in the the championship tournament at the end here. So, but before that, we'll go in and check out our guys to see if they have any points to spend. So, if you've seen, yeah, I think this will be good, help his survivability. Nixton, make sure he's all leveled up over here, yep. And then over here, he can also, he's got a crippling injury. He can become resilient. Whatever didn't kill him is making him stronger. Ninax, still saving up for Stoic. Nywayne is now Stoic. Lidox is good here, so we'll head over to the power tree, and he has become Stalwart. If I can click on it. And Psydox doesn't have enough. Thudu probably has enough for not quite enough for Hive Overseer. It's getting close. Nixfon also getting close. And Kydox, and it's not close. Alright, so let's go to the schedule and we'll see the lineup for the championship games. Alright, so we led our division so in regular season play, so we start with basically a win, so we just need to get one more win to advance to the next round. Up here it looks like the Paladins are in a similar situation and the Hybrids are in a similar situation. Now during the regular season, the Heroes and the Daemons also had pretty commanding scores, so we actually kind of somewhat lucked out in the matchups. Is that if we can get to the finals, we're probably going to have an easier game because these are probably the strongest teams to face, but we'll see how things go. And since the championship is just a 3x3, there's only going to be 2 computer games to wait through or watch, depending on whether you treat this as a useless chore or a slightly interesting thing to observe. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna win. I mean, we've won most of our regular season games, and I can't see any reason why that would change. Oops, I can think of one reason. I forgot to swap out our injured player. I was in such a rush to get things started, I forgot to do that after checking the level ups. Our guy that had that crippling injury, I even noted it. Oh, he's got a crippling injury, but I forgot to move him down the roster and replace him with one of our replacement guys. I'll have to remember to do that before the next game. Now it looks like this one's a tie. Alright. Yeah, it's weird how you can compartmentalize information like that. That I realized he had an injury, but like enough to even note it, and say, oh, we've got to do this, and take that into account. But then when it came time to actually do something about it, it just completely escaped my mind. Looks like they're having trouble getting the ball toward the goal here, so maybe this one might be destined for another tie. They've only got 6 turns, and it's way back here. Let's see, they've got to get it down to the lower right. Another 4 turns, 3. It may not even be physically possible anymore. Alright, well, so 2 ties in the other 2 division championships. But we should be up next. Yes, we're going to play. And here's our guy that should have been replaced. Oh well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be able to get to that, and I don't think there's any sense in trying to snake it out from under him. So I'll just head over here, set myself up to activate these. Okay, so at least he doesn't have it. And it slightly improves our odds of getting it on the first activation. Because he might actually activate the ball bin here, I'll move him first. Nope. So now over here, looks like we've got to jump this barrier. And we'll go here. Oh, cool, we stayed on our feet. And we'll just head toward this one. Yeah, the layout of this arena is it's a little bit interesting. You can't get to the ball bins easily. So a lot of the arenas, it's possible to just, like, if you're fast enough to just step off the teleport pad and run straight to a ball bin, but this one it looks like at least 2 steps for everybody. Alright, now because this guy is right near a bin, he'll go first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so either one of them is going to be able to get it, so I guess I'll just go for this one. And that didn't work. So the only other one to activate up here is this one. So I don't know if it's worth chasing after this one. I mean, obviously I'll send Hussein up here since he's already right there. I think it probably makes more sense to have Naiwei in here head over this way. With the expectation that he might need to go down here, but we can also change plans if the ball is found somewhere else. That was a strangely aggressive move. Alright. Now it's going to be in one of the last two. And actually, if we can get to the ball bin, that means we're going to guaranteed to find it, because we have a... So normally there's a 1 out of n chance of finding the ball. We have a 1+1 out of n chance, so 2 out of 2 currently, because of our sly abilities that we have on all of our players. Yeah, I don't like Woodicus down there, because he's going to be pretty challenging to take down if he gets the ball. He got dinged for our equipment, which isn't great. Alright, well... Since he's going to be over here near the end zone anyway, he might as well. Alright, so that guy had a backfire belt, at least we only got stunned for it. To jump the barrier and face a possible check here. Yeah. Oh wow, that sucked. Well, so we may not be able to get to the ball bins in time. We'll have to see if somebody else can beat us there. I'm not sure if that Dragoran was close enough or not. I don't think these guys to the north are. And that guy certainly isn't. And actually, if the Kurgan needs to jump the barrier, he's not going to be close enough either, so maybe we're still good. Now, even if we do get the ball, they're still going to be there as defenders. They're going to be doing their hero thing of just trying to be interfering obstacles, basically. That seems to be my impression of what the heroes are. I guess that makes me a villain. I don't know. Oh man, 2 guys ejected for equipment. This is not a good game for us. Well, so I think I'm gonna move the only guy I have who can move. He's gonna do this. Now, unfortunately, that means he's over here all by himself, close to several opposing team players. So I wouldn't be surprised if he loses possession, but I think we're better off starting with it and hoping that our defense works than letting anyone else get it. So alright, we survived one, survived two. Alright, and that guy's probably headed over toward the goal. This is going to be the dangerous part where the Damon's Dragoran gets a chance at us. I think his name is Woodicus. Okay, well that was an unusual choice. Oh, awesome. So normally, it would be really tough to get away from him because he's very fast and they pop up even when they're knocked down, but that stun is going to help us out quite a lot. Okay, so I'm thinking, actually, I might be a little bit unorthodox here, but I'm going to come down this way. Because that keeps me far away from all the defenders that I know about. And this guy, I'll hop him over, but I don't have high hopes that he'll be able to do anything super effective. Yeah, so I think I'm just, well, yeah, let me come try to meet up with him on the other side. But on the way there, I'll throw some checks. And if this is through Sane, he'll head down this way. Hopefully to meet up with our ball carrier. Now, obviously, this is a bit of a risk because opposing teams could beam in here or here. But I think it's makes more sense than trying to run through somewhere that we know there are already defenders. Ooh, go through. Alright, so this is good. If I sort of bring the heroes down here, I can kind of kite them along, and since I'm faster, that'll guarantee that those three guys are going to be out of position later. Yeah, it seems like the Damons aren't really going to useful place, and that guy keeps getting zapped. Yeah, so we're probably going to be doing the same thing with the daemons. We can kite them along and hopefully leave them behind once we get to that barrier on the left side. Ooh, awesome. So somebody beamed in, but it was a friendly. Alright, so I'll go over here. And Nick's Fawn will come up and defend him like so. See what Thusain is up to back here. And not really anything, so he's going to come down here. And he'll be in a position to recover the ball if we drop it when we try to cross the barrier. And this guy... I guess I'll just kind of chase behind these guys and see if I can get any opportunistic checks. Yeah, I don't really see anything else we can do with him. This guy, on the other hand, can hopefully wreak some havoc in here. Okay, that's not exactly the kind of havoc I was hoping to wreak, but... Alright, that's fine. So we'll end there. And I think we're in a really strong position now. Alright, well, there's a risk. Ah, nope. The refs saved us from him. Alright, so they're giving up, apparently. You know, that was a pretty lackluster turn by the heroes. Let's see what the daemons can do. Alright, well that guy's probably going to be a problem. Yeah, these guys are basically just tangled up with each other for the most part. I think I sort of outwitted them strategically by the path I chose to take for the ball, and now they're kind of all scrambling to deal with that. Right, that guy at least seems to be headed in the right direction. Okay. Nope, not him. Is that him that has the... Okay, he's got the ball. So, we'll come over here. And then we'll jump. Alright, we we stayed on our feet. And I don't think I'm allowed to hand it off here. So we'll just go here. And we'll send Hussein up here. And let's see what happens when we try to check. Oh, crap. That's not good. Nick's fun. Also needs to jump. Alright, well, we're not in the greatest position there. Back here, I'm just going to see if we can cause some damage. Alright, not really. This guy. Probably focus a little bit more on getting out in front of the ball, but we're going to do that while we're here. And then head over this way. Yeah. Alright, so we've got another turn here where we're at risk. Let's see if that other Dragoran is going to be able to take the ball from us. Because all our defenders are all our blockers are currently knocked down, so they're not going to get reaction checks. Probably should have just had Hussein stand there instead of trying to get aggressive. But you know, if I had him stand there and do nothing and he didn't get any reaction checks, I'd probably be complaining the other way. So. And a few more of these daemons are getting into position to be problems as we get closer to the end zone. So outwitting some of them is beneficial, but we weren't able to completely clear the field. It's probably got one more. Nope. Okay, so we'll start out, we'll have this guy, Nick's fun, come over here, and right up here, and see if we can take this guy down. Alright, great. Now, Ninax. Come up this way. 10. Alright. Hussein. Oops. I forgot he only had 4. I thought we were going to be able to get Hussein up here between the ball carrier and this guy. So another slightly risky play, inadvertent this time. So, hold on here. Got a cat trying to participate in the video. Hopefully he didn't cause any audio problems by bumping into the mic there. Okay, so this guy back here can't really do a whole lot. So cat jumped into a basket, so I think he'll be satisfied over there for a while. So Peter taken out from Spacetron. Okay, well that's good, I guess. I don't think we get any special points for that, but it's at least another guy off the field. So he's only got 40 points, so I think come down this way and throw a check at him. And go here. And this guy's got 70, so we can hand him up this way to be close to the ball if anything crazy happens. Alright, I think we're still pretty well set up, although there is that one Damon who might cause some trouble for us. Yeah, sorry, I'm honestly falling into the habit of just watching the AIs play. Yeah, so it seems like the humans here, the heroes, I mean, yeah, are not going to be able to get to the ball in time. They're just kind of scrambling around back here. So I think the big question is whether the Damons and that last defender of theirs are going to be able to mess me up. And, I mean, there's a chance they can, but he's probably only going to get one check on me. And he didn't do it. So, I might need to get past him with a risking a reaction check, but I've also got my blockers there that I'm going to try to take him down, and I might be able to sneak past him. Anyway, it's hard to judge with the screen panning around while it's following the other players. Yeah, but these guys are all basically like interfering with each other, so even if they were fast enough to get to me, which they're not, they would be having trouble anyway, because they're sort of like jostling with each other for the privilege of getting to me and slowing each other down in the process. Okay. Now, so it seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm not going to get to the goal on this turn. But I think what we want to do is try to take this guy down anyway. Alright. And now Nenex can come up this way. And up like so. And I don't see how anybody can get to us, but I'm just going to position this guy here. And send Hussein over this way. So I don't think there are any teleporters. There's this guy, but nobody's beaming in. Yeah, so I'll just have Hussein stand here, might get some reaction checks. So let's see, back here. This is slightly risky play. Yeah. Alright, so we can't get anywhere closer with him, so I'll just leave it there. And we'll have to wait for two more, the hero's turn and the daemon's turn. I don't see how they can really do anything that would prevent me from winning. So it's just going to be a slight waiting game here, but see, that's the best they can do, is just kind of run up in the vicinity. But if they're not able to check me or get between me and the goal, it's not going to do them any good. Oh, well, maybe that guy was closer than I thought he was. Because the diagonals can be a little bit misleading. Because you can move. It costs the same AP to move diagonally as it does horizontally or vertically, so you can't always judge by like visual distance. Because basically you move faster diagonally than you do horizontally or vertically. Injury. More space rot. That's sort of dangerous that it's going around the league, but because it can take me out too. Yep. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this happened before. The game gets a little bit weird when we lose focus while the AI turn is going. So hopefully things will get back to normal. When it's my turn. So I'm assuming what's happening here is like the game internally is playing like normal during the AI turns, but it just like shuts off the graphical update part. So it may just be not like updating the screen properly at this time. Although, I don't know, it's hard to tell. But last time eventually it picked up. The last time it did this where I had to sort of like paint the scene back in with the mouse cursor. It eventually switched when it got to our turn. We resumed control. Or we resumed normal graphical updates. So I'm hoping that happens here. We may need to try to click on some things. I'll do that. Yeah, well, that may have been a mistake. No, okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, what was probably happening there, it was displaying that Marauder is your turn. And I just couldn't see it. So, and I was waiting to click on it, but then I clicked on it without, or clicked on the screen without realizing what it was, and it all worked out. Okay. So, we'll try to do some more late game checks here, just to get a little more experience for our guys. And hopefully I won't regret this. Insane. We can try to take out this hero. And this guy. Yeah, he's got some kind of medical belt. So we would have gotten an injury there, but the belt saved him. Alright. So we'll just check, see what else we've got going on. Alright, we've got another hero here. Alright. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking. Alright, that guy can't get anywhere. So now we will just run it into the end. We're not going to go that way, though, because there's no sense exposing ourselves to a check we don't need. Just run the maximum distance for showboating purposes. And there we go. A little bit harder fought than I expected, but a victory nonetheless. And that should advance us to the next round. And we'll check the game stats here. 39 tiles rushing. A lot of good checks thrown by us. Some carnage caused by us. And the overview, I think, yeah, Ninax definitely deserves the MVP. Carried the ball the whole way. Alright, and we'll go done here. And then I think that's going to advance us to the next round. And then I think it'll make sense for me to keep playing the AI games until we have some other players that join us, right? Because these guys all got tie games in their first round, so nobody advanced. And if the mouse server starts moving here. Alright. So we'll start, I'll just do this, and we'll simulate the computer game so that, we'll just put this at the end here so that on the next video we'll be ready to start the final round of the championship. So I'm just going to run these for however many games it takes in order to get some opponents. And we can talk about that game there. So obviously it was a mistake on my part to not field all of the players I could have fielded, but it worked out pretty well. My strategy of going around the bottom rather than a slightly more direct route I think worked out. It kind of confused the AI because it didn't, it was trying to chase us a little bit and then kind of changed its mind, and then it was kind of stuck in the back and couldn't really catch up with us. So even though it was going on probably a more direct route, we got there quicker because we knew where we were going, and they sort of effectively dithered a bit and couldn't put a strategy together to take us down. And it also helped that we made a couple of critical jumps where we could have slowed things down, although we also had Thusain in the perfect position to be able to pick up the ball and run with it. So we probably would have been even better off if that had happened, honestly, because we would have gotten like an extra person's worth of movement out of it, like another 5 squares or so. But it all worked out, so that's good, and one of our less experienced guys got some points rather than Thusain running up the score, so that's probably also good. Got the second game here. I didn't, since I was talking, I wasn't paying super close attention to the previous game there, so I didn't catch who won. This one seems like a bit of a brawl way back there, so it might end up with another tie. It's like the ball is as far from the goal as it can get, and they've got 12 turns. And it seems like people are having trouble maintaining possession back there. Yeah, I guess when we scrambled the divisions accidentally at the beginning of the season, that might have created some weird dynamics, because we have like one super competitive division and then a couple that are like way less impressive. So yeah, looks like this one's headed for another tie, so it seems like these teams are just all having trouble putting anything together, and they're kind of getting in each other's way. Alright, yeah, so they were both ties. Alright, well, once I get mouse control back here, we can try again. Alright. And obviously if this part of the game bores you, you can just skip to the end, and then in the next video we'll be doing the championship with where I'm actually playing rather than just waiting to see who my opponents are going to be. This one, it seems like the ball's making a lot more progress toward the goal, so although now it seems to be moving backwards a little bit. Yeah, looks like the Angels are going to get it. At least it wasn't a tie. So I'm not sure if the Angels or the had won the division, so they might need to do another, even a few more games to get an actual winner there. Alright, this one, it seems like the ball is also making progress toward the goal, so there's going to be a winner, I think. 14 up, the jelly rolls. Alright, and in a second we'll see the standings again. Okay, yeah, so now it's 1 win for the Paladins, 1 win for the Angels up in the first division, And down here, no, that's us. Down here, it's 1 for the hybrids because they won the division, but then the Jelly Rolls won this, so we need more games. So yes, simulate all the computer games. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these arenas are very jump oriented, so I think that kind of tends to bog the games down a bit, so that might be why there are so many tie games. Alright, somebody's got it. It's free, but it's close to the end, so... Looks like the ball's changing hands a lot, so seems like it's a bit of a brawl. Yeah, alright. Furies are probably going to get it. So, alright, now that I think that's 1 win for each of them, Paladins, Furies, and Angels. So we're going to have to do at least 1 more round of AI games. Yeah, I find it a little bit fun to try to puzzle out, like, because you're only seeing like 1 frame per turn, like what's going on. Like there, you saw that Kermian had the ball, and then like a second later there was no Kermian, but there was still a ball, but a Gronk nearby, so it's sort of like a little implied story there. Oh, alright, go Jelly Rolls. They managed to snake through in the postseason. Alright, so I think we've got our first opponent in the finals is going to be the Jelly Rolls. And now we need to see who's going to come from Division 1 once we get mouse control back. Alright, there we go. So, 1 more. Yes, all 1 of them. So hopefully this one won't be a tie. Alright, he's got the ball. Oh, nice, had the ball. Okay, so the Paladins finally managed to get their postseason win. So, alright, now the finals are going to be the Paladins, Jelly Rolls, and us. And so we'll do that in the next episode. So I will stop things here, and when we pick up again, we'll go in and we'll spend our points on our guys. I'll swap out our injured player, and then we'll do the championship game, at least the first of them. So I'll see you then. Bye.